Mr. Paradise here, picking Paradise. And Stock Lock Sunday is what's bringing me here again. I just actually made a video, but it was absolutely a nightmare. I got through the first LOTO, which is actually laying over here. I had to go through some practice ones, and there's some black ones in the box. I haven't been picking for a while, so you lose the skill to open these things quickly and on video. Nobody wants to suffer through a 24-minute video, and that's the nightmare that I just had. So I got one of the black LOTOs right here opened earlier, and then I worked on this one for the rest of the video from like 8.5 minutes down to like 22 minutes. And at that point, it was like I had to get it open. So I went through that, and then I went through some other ones. So now I can redo the video. Anyway, this one right here, I'll show you the difference in the keyways. I want to pick them both. So that one is the non-paracentric keyway, and this one is the paracentric keyway. There we go. That's a good focus. So we'll get this in the vise, and we'll see if we can't get it open. And we'll do the hard one first, the paracentric keyway. I think they're harder. That keyway is just a little whatever. Some other locks over here. I just got my first Medico, actually from Den's Brass, Mr. Den's Brass. I got who actually dubbed me Mr. Paradise, so a little shout out to him. And he actually sent me a challenge lock as well. Haven't worked on any of these, haven't done those. And I got another Medico that he sent me. So anyway, we'll get to picking this thing. Last Stock Lock Sunday, I Stab in the Eye, helpful lot picker, huge shout out there. His videos are great. He actually said, hey, let's see the LOTO, because I had some in my previous video. And then, I don't know, yesterday or the day before, I actually had responded to a Reddit about somebody having trouble with LOTO. So anyway, we'll get in here and see what we can't do. Hopefully we get it in a reasonable time. Now the one with the non-paracentric keyway, or this one with the paracentric keyway, I tend to hold my pickup off all the warding so I can feel just the pins, and I'm always looking to get that false set, because once you get that, you can kind of go through the spools rather quickly. It is the 5th pin on these that gets us it's the serrated pin. It's the only serrated standard pin in these locks, and it's always in number 5. At least I think it's always in number 5. And there that is, it's number 5 is set. Now I'm looking for these spools, which are all the other ones. Little tips and pointers on these. They're not the smoothest, like nicest lock, so there's like, you're always catching on stuff and pushing and banging these things around. It's not the smoothest core. Like right now, I'm on a spool, but it is so rough. Like I can't. It's it's not like a nice, tolerant lock. So once you're on it and whatever, sometimes you gotta manipulate it a little bit to let that pin go up there. That's full set. I think I dropped the serrated when I set that spool in the front. That's 6. See if I can get anything off of that. So that's good. They're always crunchy and kind of weird feeling. I don't particularly like them. Don't ever turn them past that. That's the rattle club. The pins will just drop out inside, and you just got yourself a nice little baby rattle. So now she's locked back up. But we went through that one pretty good. Now we'll get to the non-paracentric keyway, see how we can get that one done. I do have, actually I can use the 50 thousandths on this one. The other one's a 40 thousandths. The 50 thousandths doesn't sit in its keyway at the top, so but this one is a little bit of a tighter kind of fit, but it does get in there and sets off to the side like that. But I like it that way. So, and the same thing on this one, it's always that 5th pin. I believe it's all the LATOs, but they don't have really good oh, there she goes. That's number 5 set, and automatically on another. I'm on a spool here. Feel that. All right, now she's in. On these, since it's the dead core, I get right back to the spot that I know it's going to drop, and I just feather it right in there, and I release the tension all the way. Reset there. It's this back one. I'm on this back one. This might be the last one. Drop something else. That's a really high one in the back, and that's one of the problems. I think I lost it. I think I lost everything when I did it. Go back to this high reach, or a little bit of a bigger hook. I had to start all over again. And counter rotation. That's why I think people like them, because they offer all the counter rotation, but I really just don't like these locks. I own them to practice with, but I don't practice that much, or haven't been practicing that much. Number 1 right here. Two. There we go. And I just pop and wiggle those right on up and find it. You know, they're not the easiest locks, but they're definitely not that hard. But they put up a fight every once in a while, and just go ahead and get them locked back up so we're not part of the rattle club. Yeah, we're at 9 minutes. Let's see how quickly we can go through a bus. Why not? If I can get it in a minute or so, maybe that's cool. This is definitely not a 50 thousandths. It's a 40 thousandths pry bar. Use the short side. I actually think it's less than a 40 thousandths. You can squeeze the 40 in there. It takes a little bit of wiggling to get her in there. Let's see if we can't get it. And usually the A buses, these ones anyway, this is the 7240. Usually this is always, the first pin is the standard pin, and then you start going into the rest are spools usually. she is open. You just gotta pop it. There you go. She's locked back up. These are actually fun little practice locks, and that's another one of my practice locks as well. I've got, I think like 6 or 12 of those, and I got 12 or 18 of the LOTOs, and then I got something like 15 or 16 of the 1100s. So I'm gonna start working on these Medicos. Should probably freshen up my skills a little bit more before I jump into it. And the next video I make, I'm definitely gonna get the Den's brass on video. And I've got my first challenge lock ever here was Big Boy by Fast Charlie. That was thanks to a helpful lock picker, Stab in the Eye. He sent it over to us. But I'm gonna go ahead and send this one out to somebody soon, so I'll be posting that hopefully in the next few days. I do want to get it on video one more time. It's a fun lock. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll hope to see you again soon.